I'm doing sixth chapter, that is electrical, DC circuit and measurement wala. That part I'm doing first. It has got no link with the previous one. DC circuit and measurement, chapter number 6 we are doing. Circuits and measurements. You all got your result of the previous exam? Shanay, how much you got?
They haven't given it yet.
They didn't told?
No, sir.
Okay. DC circuits and measurement. First we are doing Kirchhoff's law of electrical network. Kirchhoff laws of electrical network. Very simple topic. If you are attentive, very difficult if you are not attentive. What do you mean by network? This say I have not followed your textbook order. Huh? I have followed the things which will be easier for you to motivate first. What do you mean by network? Is this network? Is it network? Is this a network? Keep on responding. Is this network?
Yes.
Network means you should come back here. This is called network. So closed circuit is called network. Electrical network will deal with current, voltage, resistance. What is Ohm's law? Is it potential V is IR? This is called Ohm's law. This way we all know from lower standard. Current flowing through conductor is directly proportional to potential. This is called as Ohm's law. Correct? Therefore, V proportional to I, V equal to IR. Okay?
Yes.
And now Ohms gave relation between voltage and current in one particular branch of circuit, not in network. Kirchhoff's, he gave relation in entire network. So there are two Kirchhoff's law of electrical network, two laws. There are two Kirchhoff's laws of electrical network. First, Kirchhoff's current law. Kirchhoff's current law, also called as first law or Kirchhoff's first law, current law or junction law. All are same. So Kirchhoff's current law or first law or junction law, they are one and the same. Is current scalar or vector? Current is a scalar or vector?
Scalar.
Scalar. To add scalar quantity, we follow geometric sum or algebraic sum?
Yes, sir.
Which sum we do? Algebraic sum or vector sum for scalar quantities?
Algebraic.
Huh?
Algebraic sum.
Okay. So our start is like this. In college, which chapter they are doing?
They're doing chapter 5.
Oh, that means current and Ohm's law they are doing.
Yes, and today he also just
Today,
started this.
In an electrical network, the algebraic sum of electric currents at any junction is always zero. In an electrical network, algebraic sum of electric currents at any junction is always zero. Copy this much. In an electrical network, the algebraic sum of electric currents at any junction is always zero. In an electrical network, the algebraic sum of electric currents at any junction is always zero. Written? Yes, done. Completed? Is it completed?
So
Yes, sir.
So tell properly, get your Wi-Fi fixed properly. If it is not, 6, 7 more months are there. This way, if we communicate, how you are going to understand? Now we are telling at junction, our current will be 0. Current we all have studied, it is rate of flow of charge. That means if this is point where many resistances are connected, this current will come, go. I don't know what will happen, but definitely it will not stop here. It will keep on moving away or entering, moving away or entering. So charge, because it doesn't stops at one point. So current at one point will be total 0 because there is no accumulation. So chances are there few current will enter and few current may leave. Not necessarily same amount. That means it is not that I1, I2 is entering, then always I3, I4 will be leaving. It depends upon their magnitude also. 2, 3 entered and only 5 left. Then also result can become 0. In an electrical network, the algebraic sum of electric current at any junction is always 0. So can I take all current as plus, 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 plus? Can the answer be 0? All plus, plus, plus. Can it be 0? Shana, your Wi-Fi is
No.
not good.
It's good only.
So you're not answering. I'm asking from last 10 minutes.
So I said I don't think I was audible.
Huh?
So I was answering only. I don't think I was audible.
Okay, then that's what I'm telling. Now make it perfect. Say
So now can you hear me?
not.
So can you hear me right now?
I can hear.
Yes,
All
sir.
plus, plus, plus. Can the answer be 0?
No, sir.
No. All minus, minus, minus. Can the answer be 0?
No, sir.
No.
So some must be plus and few must be minus. Then only total can become 0.
Yes, sir.
That means there is some convention. Convention is entering currents are taken positive. Leaving currents are taken as negative. And their total becomes 0. So we'll see sign convention, then diagram to understand. What is convention? All entering currents are positive. Sign convention. First point. All entering currents are taken as positive. All leaving currents are taken as negative. This is convention. So let us see with diagram now. Suppose this is a junction A where 4 resistances are connected. Four resistances are connected. I1 is entering, I3 is leaving, I2 is leaving, entering, and I4 is leaving. This is not necessary every time. This will be the condition. This I have drawn. Now by at junction A, by Kirchhoff's current law, I1 is entering plus, I2 is entering plus, I3 is leaving, it is plus of minus I3, I4 leaving, plus of minus I4, total 0. So all entering current positive, leaving current negative. By convention, I1 plus, I2 plus, minus I3, minus I4, total 0. Now write down full.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Note. It is based on law of conservation of charge. It is based on law of conservation of charge. Now suppose I've just shown you one branch, 3 ampere current, 5 ampere current, here 6 ampere current, 1.2 ampere current. I want current here. Can you suggest by Kirchhoff's current law what will be current here? 3 and 5 are entering. What will be total?
8 is, sir, because
8.
it's coming,
Correct.
so it's positive.
Correct. Correct. Very good. 8. Out of 8, 6 gone. What is left out? 2 ampere.
2. Yes,
And
then
this
1.2
1.2
goes
goes.
0.8.
So beautiful. Now your voice is coming. See, मजा आ रहा है अभी पढ़ाने में. Copy. So one example they can ask you by showing the direction and magnitude. You have to find the balanced one, the unknown one. So this is Kirchhoff's current law based on law of conservation of charge. It states that in an electrical network, algebraic sum of electric current at any junction is always zero.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kirchhoff's voltage law or second law or loop law. Loop law. Kirchhoff's voltage law, Kirchhoff's second law, Kirchhoff's loop law, all are same. So in an, this is slightly difficult, in an electrical network. So first step is fixed. In an electrical network, the algebraic sum of potential drops. In an electrical network, the algebraic sum of potential drops across each resistances and EMFs enclosed in a closed circuit. In an electrical network, algebraic sum of potential drop across each resistance and EMFs enclosed in closed circuit is always zero, right? Then I will explain you convention, then with diagram we'll try to understand, then one numerical. Okay. In an electrical network, algebraic sum of potential drops across each resistances and EMFs enclosed in closed circuit is always 0. Can you tell me, if this is resistance R connected between A and B, current will flow from where to where? Current will flow from where to where? A to B or B to A?
A to B.
Not necessary, na? I have to tell you which terminal is higher potential. If this is 10 volt, this is 2 volt, then you are absolutely right. 10 A to B, 10 to 2. So current always flows from where to where? High voltage to low voltage. Agreed?
There are higher potential to lower potential, right?
Same meaning. High voltage to low
Okay.
voltage or higher potential to lower potential. So if I'm transversing from A to B, that means going high to low, that means this is taking some voltage from my pocket now. So it will be 10 I started minus something is the remaining, correct?
Yes, sir.
So here by convention, potential drop will take negative because it is lost. But when I go from 2 to 10, that means 2 plus 8 will become 10. Then I will take potential drop positive. So again, see what I told. While moving in a loop, if you go from in the direction of current, that means you are going from high to low, then potential drop is taken negative. If you are moving opposite of the current, that means from low to high, then potential drop is taken positive. This is which terminal of the battery? Which is positive, which is negative? The shorter one is negative, na? Longer is
Yes, sir.
positive. So if I go from positive terminal to negative, so I'm going from low to high or high to low?
High to low.
High to low, negative. Low to high, positive. Simple. High to low means from top to the downward, negative. Low to high, positive. Will you remember this convention? Low to high, positive. High to low, negative. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So in the direction means from where? High to low or low to high?
High to low.
So sign convention. Sign convention. 4 points will write. When we travel in the direction of current, then potential drop is taken as negative. Second, when we travel in the direction opposite to current, then potential drop is taken as positive. Third, if we travel from negative terminal to positive terminal of battery, then EMF is taken as positive. And fourth point, here only I am writing. Okay, please copy this 3 point.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All the 3 point written?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Fourth one. Fourth. If we travel from positive terminal to negative terminal, then EMF is taken as negative. Fourth point also write down. Done, no? Okay. I'm showing with a diagram now how we can apply this. Convention we got in the direction negative, opposite positive, negative terminal to positive terminal plus, positive terminal to negative terminal minus. Now with the diagram we'll see how we can apply this. So one battery with EMF E1, internal resistance R1, another battery with EMF E2, internal resistance R2. They are connected together to send current to the external resistance R. We have to use Kirchhoff's voltage law to find that current. So this junction I'm calling A, this point as B, this point as C, here D, E, F, G, H to identify the loops properly. Current will start from positive terminal I1, from here I2. At this junction they will add up to become I1 plus I2. Same I1 plus I2 will flow through the resistance. After coming at D, I1 will split into its branch and I2 will travel in its branch. So this is diagram which I have shown to explain Kirchhoff's voltage law. Can you just tell me how many closed loop you can see?
2.
3 are there total. See, one is this upper, 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 lower, lower, lower. Then this is also one loop. Na? Is it 3 loop total?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes. I didn't consider the outer part. I just considered the inner line. So,
I'm just writing the name, just be satisfied. Can I take A, B, C, D, E, F, A? Can this be regarded as one loop?
yes, sir.
A, B, C, D, E, F, A. And A, B, C, D, H, G, A. Can we take second loop?
Yes, sir.
And A, G, H, D, E, F, A. Can we take third loop?
Yes, sir.
So just draw the diagram, then every loop will consider and apply that Kirchhoff's second law properly. Okay, draw on the diagram. Done, na? Hello, diagram done. So by Kirchhoff's voltage law, to the loop A B C D E F A to B, any potential drop A to B in this path? No drop now because there is no resistance. Any drop in this path? No. Then in resistance R, it is, we are going in the direction, so I1 plus I2 into R. We are going in the direction, so current is I1 plus I2, resistance is R, minus I1 plus I2 into R. C to D, any potential drop? C to D, any potential drop? No, na? No potential drop, correct? D to E, any drop? D to E, any drop here? D to E?
No,
No.
sir.
E to F, yes, minus I1 R1. And we are going from negative terminal to positive terminal. So plus E1 equal to 0. First part. Then applying Kirchhoff's voltage law to loop A, B, C, D, H, G, A, we get A to B, no drop, B to C, I1 plus I2 into capital R, D to H, nothing, H to G minus of I2 into R2 plus E2 equal to 0. Just write this much.
So
Huh?
over here you written minus outside I1 and I2 because the current is leaving, right?
Because current is,
Leaving, right?
current is,
Leaving.
what current is?
So like the current is leaving, so that's a
No,
negative.
no, 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 no. This is not current law. We are taking voltage law. So because we are traveling in the direction of current, potential drop across this is minus. Nothing current, voltage nowadays.
Okay, so
Okay. Now, third part, applying Kirchhoff's voltage law to the third loop. Applying Kirchhoff's voltage law to the loop A, G, H, D, E, F, A, we get. Applying Kirchhoff's voltage law to the loop A, B, C, D, E, F, A, we get, oh sorry, not A, B, C, D, it was A, G, H, D, E, F, A. A to G, there is no drop. G to H, first I'm taking voltage, then I will check battery. G to H, current is coming towards us, we are moving opposite. So it will be plus I to R2. D to E, no drop. E to F minus I1 R1. Now battery will check. Positive to negative minus E2. While going from E to F, plus minus to plus E1 equal to 0. Right, third part. Done. Note, write down.
Yes.
Yeah, note, write down. It is based on law of conservation of energy. Voltage is energy and current is always charge. So it is based on law of conservation of energy. Done. So we'll do 1, 2 numerical to get idea. So Kirchhoff's current law is based on law of conservation of charge, voltage law, law of conservation of energy. It is page number 276, question number 23. I'm drawing diagram. Question is determine the current in each branch of the network. Determine the current in each branch of the network. This is how that branch is given. Then ohm, factory of 10 volt, A, B, C, D, 10 ohm resistance, 5 ohm, 5 ohm, 10 ohm. These are the resistances. We want to find what will be the current in each branch. Total branch is 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hello? Just draw the diagram, then I will show you distribution of current. Branch AB, branch BC, branch CD, branch DC, branch PD, and then this cell. We want current everywhere by Kirchhoff's voltage law. Done? Now see, current will start from positive terminal or negative terminal. Yes, current will start from where? Positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. From here current starts. Now you can call that current as I. Then at this point current will split into two parts, I1, I2, correct? That means for me, this I, which is actually I1 plus I2, will split here A at two parts. At B, suppose current entering is here I3, and then from here I1 minus I3 will flow. This I3 will come down, add up with I2, I2 plus I3 will flow here. Again I1 plus I3 and I1 minus I3 they will add. I3, I3 cancel. This will become I1 plus I2. How many variables are there? Yes, how many variables are there? Three variables. So we require three equations to solve them. So just distribution of current you show, then 1, 2, 3 equations I will derive. Yes, done.
Yes.
Okay. Now, applying Kirchhoff's voltage law to loop. Sometimes loop is also called mesh. MESH, mesh. To loop, I'm taking A, B, D, A. We get A to B minus I1 into 10. This is also minus, this resistance is given 5, minus 5 I3. D to A plus I2 into 5, total is 0. So throughout, if I remove minus sign, I get 10 I1 plus 5 I3 minus 5 I2 is 0. Dividing throughout by 5, we get 2 I1 minus I2 plus 5 I3 equal to 0. Let this be equation 1. Copy till this.
So won't it be plus 1 I3?
Plus,
There won't be any 5 I3, it'll just be 1 I3.
1. 5 we have divided 2 I1. Correct. Okay. So first equation 2 I1 minus I2 plus I3 0. Applying Kirchhoff's voltage law to second loop or mesh. We'll name it first. B, B, C, D, B we get. Minus of I1 minus I3 into 5, B, C, D, C to D plus I2 plus I3 into 10 and D to B plus 5 I3 equal to 0. So minus 5 I1 plus 5 I3 plus 10 I2, 10 I3 plus 5 I3 equal to 0. So minus 5 I1 plus 10 I3 plus 10 I2, 1 to 10 5 plus 20 I3 equal to 0. Dividing throughout by minus 5, we get 5, I1 minus 2 I2 minus 4 I3 equal to 0 equation. Copy till this 5 to 4.
Yes, sir.
Yes. We got two equation. First was 2i1 minus i2 plus i3, and this is second one. One more we'll frame, then we'll combine everything. Applying Kirchhoff's voltage law. Applying Kirchhoff's voltage law to loop A, A, D, C, E, A. That means this outer loop. A, D, C, E, A. We get, you can select any. We have selected this one, and outer one. A to D minus 5i2, D to C minus 10 I1 plus I3, C2 is nothing, C2 E2 back A minus of, we are going correct, minus of 10 times I1 plus I2 minus 2 plus is plus 10 equal to 0. So removing minus 2 out, we get 5i2 plus 10 I1 plus 10 I3 plus 10 I1 plus 10 I2. This is plus 10 goes on that side, minus 10, since I have taken minus 2 out, then plus 10. Now 5, 10, 10, 20 I1, 15 I2 plus 10 I3 equal to 10, dividing by 5. 5 into 2 is 10. This is I1, I2 plus I3. It is I2 plus I3, I2 plus I3. That means it will become 10 I1, 10 I1, 20, 5 I2 plus 10 I3 is 10. Okay, copy this much.
So I have a question.
Hmm.
So why did you write plus 10?
Minus 2 plus plus, but I took minus sign throughout. So this minus comes here, becomes plus.
Yes, yeah.
Complete till this equation 3. Then from 1 I found I2 individual, I found I1 individual. Now we'll substitute in third equation. Copy this much first. Substituting I1 in 4 we get, you can put in any, in 4 we get I2 equals to 2 times I1, which is I2, two times I1, which is 2 I2 plus 4 I3. Substituting I1 in equation 4, we get I2 is 2 times twice I2 plus 4 I3. I2 equals to 4 I2 plus 8 I3 plus the extra I3, that is 9 I3. So minus 4 3 I2 is 9 I3. Therefore I2 is minus 3 times I. From 4 minus 3 I3 is 2 I1 plus I3. Therefore minus 4 I3 will be 2 times I1. Therefore I1 is minus 2 I3. So let this be 6 and 7. Done. Now utilize this I1, I2 value and put in third one. All answer will come in I3. So we got I1, we got I2. I'm substituting in third equation. Therefore, from third 6, 7, we get 2 times minus 2 I3 plus 5 times minus 3 I3 plus 2 I3 equal to 2. So minus 4 I3 minus 15 I3 plus 2 I3 is 2. 19 and 2 is 17. So minus 17 I3 is 2. I3 is minus 2 by 17 ampere. Get I3, then we'll get I2 and I1. I1 will be -2 into -2 by 17, that is 4 by 17 ampere. I2 equals to -3 into -2 by 17, that is 6 by 17. So we got I1, we got I2, we got I3. Now we'll find I1 plus I. Done till I1, I2, I3 value. Now we require I1 plus I2 and I2 plus I3 so that we get current in all the branches. So current in AB equals to I1, which we got as 4 by 17 ampere. Current in PC equals to I1 minus I3. That will become 4 by 17 and I3 is minus 2 by 17. So total 6 by 17 ampere. Current in CD branch is I2 plus I3. I2 we got 6 by 17, I3 minus 2. So 4 by 17 ampere. Then current in AD equals to I2 and I2 is 6 by 17 ampere. Current in BD branch is I3, which is minus 2 by 17. Then current in 10 ohm branch, that is through cell, equals to I1 plus I2, 4 by 17 plus 6, 10 by 17 ampere. Okay. Ten by 17 ampere.
Yes, sir. So this was a question in boards. So how many marks will this be?
This will be for 5 marks, but they will give in such a way that this, why I selected this, so that you get all the idea. But generally they will give where only 2 variables are there. This won't come in the board.
Okay, sir.
But
Sir,
they will give
will
you like
these-
this. See, I will tell you how they
so
will.
we-
Say. Generally, they will give one cell, two cell are giving current to the outer one. So there will be only one variable, I1, I2. Two equation will give you the answer. That we did so that we get knowledge of all. Something you are saying, sir? Hello?
Yeah. Yes, sir. I was asking, sir, like how many marks would these type of questions be? And you said 5. So, sir, but usually in our summative exams, we usually get 3 to 4 marks type of questions. So
So now
the
that they
questions
have
which will be
reduced,
asked will be less.
no, it would be like that. They will frame in such a way that only two unknowns are there. I said.
Oh,
So it will be easier. Now then it will be 3 marks.